Peace and blessings. I am Jeannie Muhammad, your global happiness expert. Welcome to I Am the Data. I am happy to be here with you. I am so grateful. I'm always grateful for the opportunity to share with you what I have been given by my creator to share with you. I usually on I Am the Data, I have my wonderful co-host or partner, Nathaniel at Evans. He is the creator of I Am the Data. And I'm so thankful to him for this platform to be able to share with you. He's not here with us today. He's under the weather, but I pray that he will recover soon and be back with us because he has so much wisdom to share, so much that he has been given that is uplifting and always raises my vibration whenever I'm in his presence. So I pray that he will be back with us as soon as possible. Get well, recover, Nathaniel, and I will do my very best with the help of our Creator to carry on in your absence. Today, I am grateful. I am grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to be able to be here with you. I am grateful to be able to just look out my window and see the beauty of our creation, to look at all that we have been given of life, to be thankful for and to appreciate. So I am grateful for that. I'm grateful for you being here. And I ask that, would you please like and share this program so that it will reach more people and be a blessing to someone else. That is my purpose. My purpose in life is to be a blessing to someone else. And I thank you for doing that. Please like and share. Have you ever said that you're just too busy? Just too busy to partake of sometimes the simple things in life. You know, we as a society are just moving, always on the go. Most of us really never take the time to stop and, as they say, smell the roses. This subject came about because I was in a conversation with Nathaniel a few weeks ago. And I said that, and I told him that one of my biggest regrets in my life is that I did not take the time when my children were younger to spend the time, quality time with them. I was a single mother and I have two sons, and both of them were very active in school, always, going on field trips or participating in sports and, different activities. And I felt that as a single mother, it was my responsibility to make sure that they had the money to pay all the fees. You know how it is. If you're a parent, you know what it is to, every time they come home from school, there's a note that's saying they need money for this or they need money for that. And it's an awesome burden on us as parents to make sure that our children have what they need. We don't want them going to school not dressed properly. We don't want them going to school not being able to eat lunch. We want to give our children the very best. And sometimes by doing this, we work hard. Sometimes we work overtime. We work sometimes 7 days a week, 12-hour days sometimes. Sometimes we might work on our regular job and have a part-time job. And I know this because that was me. That was my life in striving to I didn't get support from my children's father. I didn't get support. I I I could have, taken them in and demanded child support. I could have done that, but I didn't. I chose to do it. It was my choice, and they did not volunteer. They didn't volunteer to help. So I said, I can do this. I can raise my children and give them a quality of life that I want them to have. I can do this. And by the grace and mercy of God, I was able to do that. But it took a lot of hard work. It took a lot of my time. Now, looking back, I realized that maybe some of that time I took to give my children material things, maybe I should have taken that time to give them more of me. I missed a lot of opportunities to be at their events. I missed a lot of opportunities to be at that ROTC drill practice. My youngest son, he was the head of the ROTC drill in his high school. I missed a lot of that because I was working. I was too busy working. My oldest son, he was on the soccer team in his high school. He was in the band. He played the saxophone. I was too busy working to enjoy his concerts. I was too busy working to attend his soccer games. Just too busy. Looking back, I realized that my children more than likely would have appreciated more of me. Maybe they would not have been able to uh, have a lot of material things that I felt was important, but the memories that we would have built up, the precious memories that we would have built up, those are things I cannot go back and undo that. And I decided I'm not going to weigh myself down with feeling guilty because I did not do that. But I'm coming to you today to say, if you have the opportunity to spend that time with your children, please don't say, I'm just too busy. Because once that time is gone, once they are adults, you can never go back and rebuild those memories. You can only do as I am doing, striving now that they are adults, striving now to build memories now that I know better. Not saying I'm too busy for them. I'm busy. Yes, I'm busy. I'm busy living my purpose. I'm busy doing the things that I find a passion for. I'm busy striving to inspire and empower other people to find their purpose in life. to find their joy, peace, and happiness. I'm busy doing that, and I love doing it, but I'm not too busy for my family. I'm not too busy for my children. I'm not too busy for my grandchildren, my husband. I want to have those memories, those precious memories that they're fleeting. Those are fleeting. That's a fleeting time. You know, we are given just so much time here on this earth, in this dispensation of time. And sometimes we don't use what we are given wisely because we're just too busy. And I ask, too busy doing what? What are you too busy doing? Let's, I always try to emphasize doing a self examination so that we can become self aware and get to know ourselves better. Because until we get to know ourselves better and spend that time taking care of ourselves, never be too busy to do self care, to do that reflection and introspection and learning to love and care for yourself. Sometimes we say we're too busy to eat properly, so we're too busy to cook. Some people are just too busy to cook. So what do? We head to the fast food restaurant and we buy death. That's right. You heard me right. I say it and I meant we buy death. I see I have Regina is here with me. Oh wow. And Harsh, I don't know how to um pronounce your name, but I welcome you and thank you for being here with me. And thank you, Regina. I am so happy to have you here with us today. And anyone else, sometimes people are with us and they choose not to identify themselves. But Regina, and as I said, your name is HARSHSINGH. Thank you for being here with us. I don't like to pronounce names if I cannot say it correctly because I understand how important a person's name is to them. As I was saying about just being too busy to take care of ourselves, self-care. And in fact, next year, be it the will of our Creator, I plan to devote the first 3 months to promoting self-care. I want us to really understand how important it is not to be too busy to take care of ourselves. It starts with you first. It starts with me. We must realize how important it is for us to show up and be our best. And we cannot be our best if we are not investing precious time into ourselves. So don't be too busy for self-care. Don't be too busy to take the time in the mornings, and it's a wonderful time to start out in the morning, even if it means getting up 15 minutes, 30 minutes earlier. Take the time to invest that in you. Take that time to develop a routine. Me, what I do, I get up in the mornings, and the first thing that I do is I pray. I pray to my Creator, a prayer of gratitude and thankfulness for another day, because I don't take my life for granted. I don't take the time that I'm given here for granted. So I take that time every morning, starting out with prayer. I do meditation. I have affirmations that I do. I have a routine every morning that I follow. I start my day out feeling good. I start my day out on a high vibrational level. I start my day out, and gratitude is one of the highest levels of vibration that we can be in. I don't care what your life is like. I don't care how many problems we may be facing. And in today's society, we face and have a lot of problems. But I'm here to say to you, whatever problem you may be having, this too will pass. This too will pass. And one great way of negating the problems that we have is expressing gratitude for what we do have. Start a list of all the things we have in our lives to be grateful for. I don't care who you are. I don't care how many problems you have. There are things in your life that you should be grateful for. Take time. Take the time. Don't be too busy. Take the time to formulate in your mind, write down the things that you are grateful for. Start your day out that way. Start your day on a high vibrational level. Once you do that, just take time to breathe. As we go through our busy days, and all of us are very busy, just sometimes stop wherever you are and just take time to breathe. Some of us never even think about the breath of life that we are breathing into us every second of the day. Just take time to breathe and appreciate life. Don't be too busy. You children, take time to help their day start on a positive note. Wherever they're going into sometimes a hostile environment. Take time to instill into them the beauty of life. Take time to enjoy them. If it's nothing but 10 minutes of your time when you start that day out, give them that 10 minutes of your undivided time. Take time to seek what is important to them. Take time to understand the problems they may be going through. I don't care. Children, they have problems too. One of their biggest problems may be us as their parent. But they have problems too. It may be a teacher. It may be the school they're going to. It may be that bully at school. We don't know. And sometimes we don't take the time to listen to what they are actually saying to us. Let's not be too busy to listen. And one thing about we talk about communication and having communication with each other. And one of uh, the things about communication that is so important is listening. And I'm not talking about hearing what a person is saying. We can hear what they're saying without actually listening to what they're saying. And sometimes when we are in conversations with other people, we're so busy formulating our response to what they are saying that we don't take time to actually listen to what they're saying. We don't listen to the tone that they're using. We don't listen to the words that they are using and understand what they're saying and how they're saying it. And we don't take time to ask questions to get a better understanding of exactly what that person is saying because we're too busy. We can't wait for them to end that conversation because we're too busy. I'm here today to say, slow down. Slow down. Take the time to live. Take the time to enjoy today. You know, that time yesterday is gone, never to be repeated. Yesterday is gone. Whatever we did not do yesterday is gone. We have now. We have this moment. We have this time to be appreciative of what we have. We have now. If you have children, if you have a mate, and you have not taken the time today to just stop and devote some time to them, give them some of your precious time, and let it be all about them, what they are experiencing, what they are going through, what they would like to share with you. Take time to actually listen to what your mate or your child has to tell you, relate to you. Take time to say, I love you. Take time to give that hug. Sometimes a person just needs a hug to know that you really care. Take time. Don't be too busy. Take time to participate in your child's life. Don't be like me and have that regret. Now, I have that regret, but I have been blessed to be able to share time with my children now. And I'm so thankful for that I was given and I have been given that opportunity. But it could not have been that way. You know, I could have not spent time with them when they were children. And for whatever reason, I may not have had that opportunity to spend time with them now. So I'm so grateful that I have been given that opportunity of now. Our communities are suffering. Our communities are suffering for a lack of love and care. Do you pass by your neighbor and don't show compassion for whatever they may be suffering. I'm talking about that man on the street. I'm talking about that person that you don't know personally, but you see them every day. They are in need. You meet them in the store. It may be that clerk that is, waiting on you, that grocery clerk or whoever that is serving you. Do you take time to really just tune in to them and strive to make their day just a little bit better? Maybe all it takes is a smile. Maybe all it takes is just them asking, how are you doing today? And really mean it. You know those little name tags that most people have on? Do you take time to look at that name tag and greet that person by their name? Earlier I said how important a person's name is to them. If you look at that person and you look at that name tag, you see their name and you greet them by their name, do you know how much that might mean to that person? Take the time to really feel what they may be feeling. You walk up to someone and they may not even look at you. You walk up in line and they just start checking. They don't even look at you. Do you just accept that and move on and not think this person may be going through something and they could use a smile? They could use a word of care? Don't pass. Don't pass that person by. The next time you go out, take time to really tune in to other people. Don't be too busy. Don't be too busy. Slow down and live. Slow down and take the time to look at the condition of this world. This world could use more love. Love is the highest vibrational level any of us can operate on. And it starts with self. It starts with self-love. It starts with self-care. It moves out into our families. Love for our children. Love for our husbands and our mates. Then it moves out into our community. Love for our communities. Love for humanity. Spread that love. Don't be too busy. Don't be too busy to love, to actually show and demonstrate your love for humanity. It means coming up out of self. It means being selfless, not seeing yourself as more than anyone else, but understanding that we as a collection of humanity, we are so important. We are so important. And it comes together in our love for each other. It doesn't matter who that person is. It doesn't matter. You may not even like them, which you might not like their actions. You may not like the life that they're living. You may not like the things that they are doing. But to love them does not mean you condone anything that they're doing. See, our Creator does not hate the sinner. He hates the sin, but he loves the sinner. But it does not mean that we don't have to reap what we sow because it's a law. It's a law that our Creator has put into place that whatever we put out, it comes back to us. Let us strive to put out love for each other, for humanity, for the people in our lives. Let's not be too busy. Thank you for sharing this time with me. It has been an honor and my pleasure to be here with you. Nathaniel, I miss you, and I am looking forward to you being back with me to share this space with me. Thank you for being here with me today. And now I want to share something else with you. I want us, this music that I am playing, Nathaniel and I do not own the rights to this music, but I am using it to go into a space of peace, a, a space of joy, space of happiness. If you are in a secure area where you can close your eyes, relax, take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Take a deep on the count of four. Let it out slowly. Take a deep breath to the count of four. Let it out slowly. Relax. Relax. Relax your face, your neck. Come on, arms. Relax. Relax your fingers. Move on down your body. Relaxing. Relax your legs. Relax your feet. Relax your toes. Wiggle your toes. Relax. Take a deep breath. Let it out slow. Take a deep breath. Let it out slow. I am going to count backwards from 5. And I want you to take a deep breath on 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. Take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Thank you. Peace and blessings.